Thanks. We all need someone to handle the mic for us. I'm going to give you two parts. The first part is a little history, and the second part is screaming current events. History. There have been hundreds of empires in the 5,000 years of human history we know something about. In the 3,000, we know a great deal about, with approaching modernity teaching us even more. There have been hundreds. All of them are gone. Every one of them. Every single one of them. The Persian, the Eastern and Western Roman, the Mongol, the Mughal, the Ottoman, the Third Reich of Adolf Hitler, even the empire upon whom it was said the sun never set, the British Empire, gone. Look at Britain today. Washington's poodle, if that. The one distinguishing feature of the current empire, your empire, America, for that is surely what we are, is we invented the means that no other empire in human history has ever had at its beck and call to extinguish human life. If you saw the film Oppenheimer, you know how we did it. It's a pretty good film, pretty accurate film. You know how we did it. That alone makes us unique. Horribly unique, perhaps. Part two, the screamingly current events. 2 a.m. this morning, I get up, my phone just buzzed, I look at it, it's Nima Al-Kharshid. You may know him from a show called Dialogue Works. He broadcasts from a little village in Brazil, south of Sao Paulo. He's Iranian by birth, but he's a Brazilian citizen now, and Dialogue Works is a pretty good show. Well, he's already working, and the time zone is the same for us and him. He's already working on the ongoing Israeli attack on Iran. Only he's working on it not from MSNBC or CNN or any polluted propagandistic organ in the American empire. He's working on it from the point of view of a journalist. And he's talking to people and he's talking to me, and we're texting back and forth, and I'm getting an update on the Israeli strike on Iran, which of course the whole world that knew anything about the whole world was waiting for, not eagerly, but certainly to see what would happen. What was happening, according to people on the ground in Tehran and people on the ground in Jordan and in Israel, primarily Tel Aviv, and people reporting on it who have essentially the right attitude about journalism, was that Israel was being defeated. I don't know if it was Russian S-400s or whatever, but I was hearing that what they were doing was not having much impact. Yeah, a few bombs went off, a few things, a few fires and so forth, but nothing of significance. I was even watching a video furnished me by one person who was in Tehran of Iranians out in the street filming with their cell phones. And yet, as the morning went on and I picked up the U.S. news, I saw the usual propaganda, that the attack had come off, that great damage had been done, 100...
Okay, Shalom, giving all praises to my Heavenly Father. His name is Yahweh by Yeshim, Yahweh Shah by Yeshim Makal Kradash. Double honors to the apostles and elders that were well. Peace and many salutations to Yakim that's tooling in his truth. Now, you have this colonel here, Lawrence Wilkerson. He's retired U.S. Army Chief of Staff, former Secretary of State, Colin Powell. He's going to have, he's getting quite different reports from the war that's going on between Lebanon and Israel. There's reports that Hezbollah is actually defeating IDF, which this can segue to a more explosive war dealing with a nuclear power. It's very, very plausible. So we gotta sit back and see what's going to happen. We know that this is going to create a bigger war because of prophecy. Okay. Now this is Jeremiah 50:45. Therefore, hear ye the counsel of Yahweh, that he has spoken against Babylon and his purposes that he hath proposed against the land of the Chaldeans. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. Surely he shall make their habitations desolate with them. So the least of Babylon, the great Neo Babylon, which is America, and that whole system is being brought to war by the Amalekites, which we know to be, in this world, a small nation. They're bringing, Babylon, the beast, and the bear to war. Okay, and this needs to happen to usher in the kingdom of heaven. Okay, so we're gonna continuously see wars, rumors of wars, but we'll see whether or not it's going to draw. We're going to see in the near future whether or not it's going to lead to that big war. We know it's going to, but we don't know how. That's what I mean by that. But we understand that prophecy is popping off the pages, man. Okay. Now this is Matthew 24. I'm gonna start at 3. I'm gonna skip down. Matthew 24:3. And as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be, and what shall be the sign of thy coming in the end of the world? I'll jump down to verse 6. He's going to give you, Yahweh Shai here is giving you the disciples, several things that's going to occur before he returns. Jump down to verse 6. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom. And there shall be famines and pestilence and earthquakes in diverse places. And these are the beginning of sorrows. And we're at that point, the beginning of sorrow. And it's only going to continue. Let me get this in 2 Ezra 15, verse 20. Behold, saith the Most High, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, from the east, and from Lebanon. You look that word Lebanon up, goes into Lebanon, to turn themselves one again against another, and repay the things that they have done to them. Right? So this is going, the Most High is going to, in the latter days, going to induce that area of Lebanon, which is north of Israel, to come under attack, right? Or to be into battle, Verse 21, like as they do yet this day unto my chosen soul, will I do also in recompense in their bosom. That said the Most High, my right hand shall not spare the sinners, and my sword shall not cease over them that shed innocent blood upon the earth. The fire is gone forth from his wrath and hath consumed the foundations of the earth, and the sinners are like the straw that is kindled. So fire is going to be set on the earth, and the huge way that fire is going to be set is missiles, man. We already seen that going on in Gaza, in Lebanon, Yemen, the Red Sea. It's really the Most High really turning things up. Okay, woe to them that sin and keep not my commandments, saith Yahweh. That's right. So the sinners of the Most High's people will be destroyed. Okay, Most High willing, we ain't out here teaching and things of that nature, and we fall into that category. Okay, I will not spare them. Go your way, ye children, from the power. Defile not my sanctuary. For the Yahweh knoweth all them that sin against him, and therefore delivereth he them unto death and destruction. So 2/3 of our people are going to be destroyed in this time, because it's describing the time of Jacob's trouble, as the world economies begin to dwindle. World or war is brewing. So a lot of people are going to be displaced. We all see that going on. A lot of people are going to suffer starvation. There's going to be a lot of things going on, man. Okay. Behold, in horrible vision, in the appearing themselves of the east, where the nations of the dragons of Arabia shall come out with many chariots, and the multitude of them shall be carried as the wind upon earth, that are they which hear them may fear and tremble. So the nations of Arabia, to be the Ishmaelites, right? They're gonna join in battle with the Lebanon. Okay, verse 30. Also the Carmenians raging in wrath shall go forth as a wild bull of the wood, and with great power shall they come and join battle with them, and shall waste a portion of the land of the Assyrians. So we know that the Carmenians is who? It's average day Iran. Okay, so it's going down, and we see these two parties and ally with one another. Okay, I want to say that the Iranians or the Persians are Elamites. Okay, so you had the Elamites and the Ishmaelites. They're coming. They're making pacts with one another. To fight against the least of the flocks, which we know to be the small hats, which is going to do a bigger war, man. And judging by the different news outlets that's not, here in the Western world, the small headers are not doing so well, man. So we gotta see. Man. Lord willing is edifying. Shalom.